Bluegill. Eat your heart out, Doug and Mike. I'm out here in a belly boat, being one with the fish and catching good ones. Hey guys, we're here at this lake I fished a couple of weeks ago on the way to Kentucky Lake. We're just gonna fish from the bank today. We're probably gonna move camp over here tomorrow and camp here, but we're just gonna fish from the bank today. It's gonna be kind of rainy and overcast, and my dog has got line all around his legs from nasty people that don't pick up after themselves. There's my wife sitting on a cooler, and she's gonna get out there and catch some fish. I'll be back. Fish on. Oh, what we got? Feels like a decent little bluegill, maybe. Yeah, that's a decent little bluegill. Hey guys, this is round two, our first time over here. We didn't do so hot. We caught a few little fish. My wife didn't feel like bringing her boat with us, so I brought my little belly boat, and I'm out here in the lake. She's over there on the bank fishing. Hopefully we can catch some fish. We'll see. I'll be back. Out here fishing about 12 feet deep. I feel like I got a pretty decent bluegill on here. He's pulling me around. It might not be, but I believe it is. Yes, sir. That's a big red ear. Look at there. Look at there. That's going home with me tonight to eat. In the back of my belly boat, I have a live well, which is just pretty nice to have. It's easy to just drop them fish behind me, not have to worry about putting them on a stringer, and they stay alive. They stay down in the water. That was a nice red ear. Let's get turned back around here and see if we can get another one. I'm fishing about 12 feet deep with a slip bobber and a cricket. Went yesterday. It rained most of the day yesterday. Went and got some crickets and some more red worms, and hopefully we can get into a few of these red ear or even just big bluegill. I don't know if you can see my float out there. It's called a shy bite float. We use them pay lake fishing mainly, but I take and trim mine down and make a bluegill crappie bobber out of it also. I'm talking to the guys who make them, and I believe I'm going to try to start making them and selling them and promoting them on my channel and during my travels through the United States. Get them into a few mom and pop bait shops. Nothing major, but just something to, because I enjoy how they work, and they're really easy to see, and I believe they're a good asset. A fish on here. I hope it's a fish. I hope it's not a turtle. See, it's pulling me. I would really hate to tangle with a turtle in this boat, but I feel like I might have to, and I do. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Yep. It's just an old painted turtle. It's not a snapping turtle, so we'll just cut the line and let him swim away. Not gonna mess with the hook or nothing. I had seen him come up out there. I kind of had a feeling. So, fish on. Out here in the middle, these bluegill out here chasing these bugs. I put my little clip bobber on and caught me another decent bluegill. He'll be dinner. Wife's over catching fish, putting them on a stringer. We're gonna have a good dinner this evening. Fish on. Oh, it's a bass. Oh, he got off. Fish on. I'm out here in the middle chasing these fish that are schooling up, eating these bugs off the top. And oh, there's a big red ear. I mean, a dandy. Look at that red ear. Oh, that's a 10-incher there. Let's put him in the back. He is going to be mighty tasty. And I'm just making a long, hold on, long cast with this slip float. I'm fishing about 8 feet deep now. Well, I ain't fishing nothing right now. This braid is really aggravating me. But this is the float I'm using. So when it sits in the water, it sits like this. I don't know if you can see it. It'll sit like that. And then the beads will come together when it gets a bite. Or it'll just go all the way down. And they don't feel much resistance at all from that. But I'm just making a long cast out here. And we're in 15 foot of water, 20 foot of water. But these bluegill and red ear just out here roaming around eating bugs. So, and we're catching one every now and then, not a whole lot, but they're just a big pack of school of fish just roaming around eating bugs. And I got another one, pretty decent sized bluegill there. Well, there he is. Goes in the back behind me. Let's try it again. Got another fish on out here in the middle. Good Lord, if he dang got me in the weeds, he's a monster. Oh, he is a monster bass. I believe he'll be going back, because I believe we are eating bluegill tonight. But there he is. Nice little largemouth bass. About a pound and a half. 13, 14 inches maybe. Back he goes. And he bit the bottom hook with the worm. I'm using a jig and a little Aberdeen hook on the top of it. Under a little bitty float. To catch these ones out here in the middle with my slip float. They're just not too enthused about it. Float I have on with this setup's a little too small. It barely even sits above the water. but they're right here at my feet biting this. I'm gonna put a cricket on my slip float because they're not biting the worm. Only thing I've had bite that worm is a bass. Let's see if that makes a difference. Let's take this worm off here. I got a pop-eye on here also, not just a hook. But yeah, this is a pretty good lake, I believe. Even though it's a lot of people fish it, it's pretty easy access from the main road. There's always a good quantity of bluegill in here, red ear, bass, and we're gonna move our camp over here tomorrow, so maybe tomorrow night we can set some lights up and we can catch some crappie. Let's see if they'll bite this slip float with a cricket on there. Instead of guys, another beautiful bluegill. Eat your heart out, Doug and Mike. I'm out here in a belly boat, being one with the fish and catching good ones. Got another one on out here. Oh yeah, look at there. Look at that bluegill. Farm pond fishing at its finest. Public farm ponds. All you have to do is buy a $15 yearly permit and come down here and catch some big, beautiful bluegill. Let me clean y'all off there. I don't know what y'all look like. Y'all probably pretty dirty. There's my wife sitting over there by the van. She's got a few on the stringer. I've got a few behind me. I'm gonna make a few more casts. Head to the shore. Fish have slowed down for some reason. Feels like the front's moving through. It's gotten cloudy. Well, there might be some fish rolling right here beside of me. Let's see if we can get one. Fish on. Oh, what's a good one too. Right on cue. Last fish of the day. And it's a bass. I might have to keep him. Go with these bluegill that I got. To make us a good full meal. Let's put it behind us. And we'll see if we need him or not. Let's cast back out there. See if there's another fish laying there. Oh, behind us. Right behind us. Might need to put a new piece of bait on there. Put a new piece of bait on there. Just take this worm off and go back to a cricket. And bass like them worms. And bluegill surely haven't. I need some wax worms is what I need, but bait store down here is out. Hopefully I can get some. I'll go try a different bait store tomorrow after we move our bus. After we move camp to over here. Try a different bait store tomorrow. Man, the fish rolled out there. I sure would like to have another bluegill or two. Well, I'll get back with you in just a few minutes. See what the wife's got over here on the stringer. Oh! 4 pretty decent bluegill. Pretty good red ear there. 2, 3 red ears, and nope. They might all be hybrid red ear bluegills. Pretty decent. Oh, let's go see what we got in the boat. There's my little boat. We got what? 2, 4, 6, and a bass. I think we'll let the bass go. Bass swims away. And there's our mess of fish. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed our video. Thanks for watching. Sharp hooks to you.